Hey, welcome back. Ran out of memory. The video cut off. Anyway, here we are. We're back. We're gonna get the last 6 miles done. I'm in the Carry KC. What's this? A Suzuki? We're gonna see how this truck compares to the full size fellas. Oh, you can hear that turbo. So this isn't an FR. It's not four-wheel drive. It's 5-speed. Huh. I worked in construction, and some of the job sites were so big, we had a car like this, a truck like this. This was made by Mitsubishi though. But yeah, dude, the construction site was all dirt, so you'd kind of drift around and stuff and make people mad. Itchy nose, sorry. So this kind of brings back memories. It's funny when you're working a job like that and you find yourself driving the truck back to get one part from the parts trailer. You know, it's like you think to yourself, like, man, do I want to be a construction worker or do I want to be a rally car driver? But well, I'm not a construction worker anymore, so uh, okay, the gears are super low. It's kind of slow at shifting. So that's going to work against us. Some things that could help that is the lightweight clutch and flywheel, a close ratio transmission, and probably anti-lag. I don't know if I have anti-lag on this. But yeah, that would help reduce your shift time. But I'm not gonna... $55. It's funny how this feels fast compared to the Tundra and the Ford. Yet it's, 4 seconds slower lap time. Yeah, there's this whole funny thing with cars where it's like, what makes a car fun isn't necessarily the same as like what makes a car fast. Because I see these YouTuber kids that like get millions of dollars from YouTube, and they buy like these high-end cars, and it's like, dude, I don't think those cars are even that fun. I've had some fast cars, and the thing is, like, you can't even, there's not enough road to go fast in them. The thing about, so fast cars like that, you have to drive them slow. It's a weird kind of like backwards logic or whatever. Those cars are so fast, you have to drive them slow. There's not enough road for them. Like a Dodge Viper's second gear goes to 90 miles an hour, but the freeway speed limit's 65, so it's like, what do you need that for? It's got 6 gears, and you can't even get out of second gear, even on the freeway? Like, what's the point of that? I know you can go to a track or whatever, but if you just have but if you live in town and you got a supercar, it's like, what's the point? So that's when it's funny. It's like, things like I was talking about that Toyota AE86, the Hachiroku. That's a slow car that you can drive fast. I've had plenty of slow cars, and what's funny about them, you can floor it everywhere. You can get all the way up into 4th gear on a city street, and like, you're still not really breaking the law. You're not really going over the speed limit. Not really, So that's what's funny. You can drive a slow car fast, and you gotta drive fast cars slow. And what's funny on a little course like this, in this game they have like 2,000 horsepower VGT Ferrari. That might not even get a good lap time on a little course like this versus something like a Subaru rally car or something. So that's what's interesting. It's like, you got to just find what you like to drive, and then you got those guys that just like cruising a car. They just think the car should look good, they lower it, they drive it all slow through town or whatever, playing loud music. It's just funny, all the different angles of motorsports or car culture or whatever. All right, we ran a 54 in the K-Car truck. Let's skip to the last lap since that was the good one. Yep, there's me at work. Like, I forgot some parts. Going back to the trailer. It literally looked like that, dude. I was drifting around corners, pissing off the laborers. It was a government job, and if you got caught doing stupid things, like, I don't know. The thing is, those guys were union too, so they were always like super scared about like getting in trouble. Yeah, it was funny, dude. That's like the truck I used to drive at work. Oop. Okay, I got one more car I'm gonna test on this track here. So it's funny to think, even though that thing's hauling ass around, it was 4 seconds slower, 3 seconds slower than those full-size trucks. No smoke, a little bit. Okay. So, this car. Gran Turismo has a habit of putting strange cars in the game, and it used to kind of piss me off when I was younger. Because I was like, who wants to drive this? Nobody wants to drive this. And this car looks super silly. This is front wheel drive, by the way. But then after I started doing all the mods, I made it wide body. I got some thicker tires on there. Got a roll cage. I was like, you know what? This is kind of an old school beater. Like, it's funny, back in the day before, like, cars were invented and then they were just like experimenting all the time. So they were racing things that look like this. Oh, geez. And so now I look at it as kind of interesting. I don't necessarily like it, but it's interesting. You know what? Since this is front wheel drive, I think we're going to turn on the traction control. because it's behaving real strange. It wants to burn out just the one wheel. It's got an open differential. Oh geez. Yeah, it's weird when the one wheel grips, you know, you're peeling out, then it grips and it kind of turns your car in the opposite direction. Go! These gear ratios are real low too. Slowest car yet. Man. Okay. What are we doing here? How do we drive this thing? Keep it in third? I think I'm gonna turn up the traction control some more. I can see the suspension bottoming me out too. That's weird. Oh, maybe because I have the wide tires on there. But it's the stock suspension. I wouldn't think it'd be bottoming me out, but I can see it jolting. See that? See how it spun me? Man, this car. Let's see if I can run a 56 at least. And again, yeah, I don't have throttle control. I'm using a controller. So maybe somebody with pedals could control his car better. Believe it or not, that's probably the best I've taken that corner so far in this car. Grip, come on. All right, that's it. We managed a 56 in this thing. Look at it. What in the side exhaust? It's got the mud flaps. Oh, look at the shifters in the dashboard. What a mess. It's got leather straps to hold the hood down. Yeah, that thing's weird. I've seen enough. Hey, we got our daily workout done. Let's go cash it in. Call it a night. A 3-star roulette ticket. So it kind of sounds like people are getting random stuff. It's not the same for everybody, which is interesting. 10,000. I saw somebody commented that they won the $10 million McLaren engine from a roulette. And I'm like, what? Because I've been playing, I'm pretty sure I've been playing every day since that came out. And I didn't see that. So anyway, if anyone can confirm that, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thanks. Bye.